Hi everyone, it's Emilia here. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be creating two light bulb shape tags using my own template, the cutting template from my Etsy store. The template is for electronic cutters like Cricut or Silhouette, or also PNG file that you can print, create a template and cut out with the scissors. With the scissors may be a bit more difficult, but with the cutting machines very easy. To create my tags cards today, I used Stamperia Voyages Fantastiques collection, and they recently released that junk journal book. It's an addition to the collection. It has pattern papers, it has elements that you can push out. These are pre-cut, printed on both sides. There is lots of elements to choose from, and also there are stickers. Stickers are matte, very easy to use. Oh, be careful. Very lovely. So you can use the junk journal book, or if you still have the collection, there was the background paper and the main paper pad. Absolutely love this collection. This is my favorite from Stamperia. It has lots of elements that you can cut out. I know this is quite low in stock in the shops, so if you like it, you just need to get it. And I created so many projects with that collection. I absolutely love it. So I did cut lots of pieces on my Cricut. I will include some of the little videos from cutting. You will see all the elements are here. I'm not sure what I will use yet, but I wanted to cut and have a choice. I used all the papers from the book and from the paper pad. So when I was cutting them in groups. I've got some backgrounds. I will mix and match everything. I've got these two because they got lines on the back, and I think I will use these as the back and will create some tags. So then we've got the frame. The frame can go, this will not be a background, so let's just say we have a background, then the frame. This way it will be a dimensional project. And this is the template available in my Etsy store. In the template you've got the main shape of the light bulb, you've got this frame, the top of the light bulb, you've got these pieces, gears. Remember, you can resize these elements, so you can make them big or small depending on how do you want on the project. When you're cutting the base and the frame, it's better to keep everything as the same size and then start resizing individual pieces. So I will play with this, create some layers, and I will start assembling my project. Before that, I quickly want to show you how I upload the project to my Cricut. I go to new canvas, then I upload the file I want to cut. Then when I've got everything on my canvas, I will choose which one to cut first. So on the right hand side you can see all the elements, and then you can hide the elements that you want to cut a bit later. So for example, I would start with the base, and usually it will be a cardstock, and then other elements on the pattern paper. But I am not an expert at all. I barely know this software, but if I manage to cut, I'm sure you will be able to do it. For some reason, all my elements are always on the separate mats, so I will also move them to the one mat. I need to find out why, and basically I want to have them on the one mat. But if you know, please let me know in the comment. because I'm sure someone knows. Then I will go to continue and the machine will start cutting. I usually on the setting for the paper choose the cardstock and then it's cutting. You cannot probably see here, but I usually cut few elements at the time, choosing different pattern papers for different layers. I will cut few sets and then I will start playing. I layered few pieces just to roughly know what I'm doing, and then I will see what pieces I can add from the collection. But please remember, you can use any collection, anything steampunky could be good for that, or if you want to create it in a totally different style, that's fine as well. I think just you just need to shop your stash and see what you've got, because probably you have the things that you could use and make it absolutely beautiful. One more thing I want to show you, if you have any cutting die sets with the gears, this could be useful here. I've got this one. This is quite old, I think, but if I can find it in the shop, I will link it for you. Sorry for the noise. This has different sizes and shapes of the gears, and I may die cut some as well. The other thing is, if you don't have any cutting dies, or then you can look for the elements in the book. Look, we've got this. You can cut it out as a whole 3 element piece. Then you can cut out these. You can use the circle cutting dies to cut them out. There is many images that actually you can use. Even this one, super pretty. This one here, you know, so many. So this collection is full of images that you could use. In the previous video with the same template showed you how to create cards. So if you would like to make cards, just go and check that video. Basically in the set there is a little connector where you can cut out twice the base, and then you can connect the base with another base and you will have a card which opens to the top. Anyway, before I will adhere these frames, I want to ink them, especially the edges, to make them darker. For that I will use the ink, coffee ink from Stamperia. I love this color, it's absolutely beautiful, but brown or black ink could be good. If you have a similar colored papers, then I would choose darker brown. I will just go on the edges. This will also help to show the shape of our light bulb, and then I will go inside the frame for both. I have inked everything here and there, so all the pieces are done now, and I will start assembling it. So this one will have just this background and this top. For attaching the frame, I will use these strips. These are double-sided foam strips, and it will give me dimension between the layers. I've got them in black, so if you have this, that's really good for that project, because I think the black will be better than the white. But if you don't, you can use cardboard pieces, you can use double-sided foam pads, you know, the squares. It's easier with the strips, but I know that not everywhere they are available. So I will do that, and I will avoid the middle top of the light bulb because I want to make a holder, so later I can add some string, because these, I'm planning that these will be tags for the gifts. Okay, let's just trim that here. So here in the middle we will have a hole through both layers. I mean, you don't have to do that, but I will do it. Okay, one there. This is a bit wonky now, but don't worry, once we will press it, it will be flat. Okay, like that. I like to add glue to the foam in case I need to move it on my base. Then it will be easier to move it with the glue on top. Without the glue, it will just stick, and then if you need to reposition, it's problematic. I need to fix this glue. So I will try to do it as best as I can, to just have it one on top of the other. And I'm just pressing very lightly to start with, and then when you're happy with the position, you can just make it all, press it harder. Okay, that's perfect. And we will do the other one. For the other one, I want a different background, so I will adhere the frame first, and then I will have that background inside. I've got foam and the glue. For me, it's easier to start at the top, but obviously you need to try yourself. Okay, I think this will be all right. Now you can press. And here I want this background, but I wanted to do the frame first, and the background will go flat. So I only will use glue here, but I think I'm going to ink the edges as well. Okay, that's great. Now I can attach the top pieces, and then I will make the holes on the top for the string to go through. So this is optional, because you could leave it like that, but I think this will be okay. I'm going to do it flat because I don't want to have another dimensional layer. It will be difficult then to make the hole, and just, of course, if you're not making tags, you don't make the holes. This is optional. I marked the place, but it's okay. But actually you cannot really see the pencil on that dark brown paper, but I think just roughly. Okay, then I will go with the string through the holes. I've got this huge huge roll. This is like a garden twine. I bought it in the spring, where there was a lot of gardening stuff in the shops, but it's actually really nice because it's quite thick, much thicker than any twine I usually use, and I think for that, perfect. And for this style, something thick like that will be good. So, you know, look in the garden shops for your crafting strings and twines and things with texture. I actually found lots of lovely pieces, and maybe I should make a post about that to give people the idea. Okay, now we can decorate our light bulbs. I will start by attaching the biggest elements on my card stacks. So for these, I want to use the double-sided foam pads just to have the layers, of course. Some may be flat. This one can go probably, no, I will actually use a little one. So even if one side of the element is attached flat, then the other side, which will be visible to us, can go actually, it can go in an angle, so one side can be higher. This way we will see this will create dimension between the layer and that element. So I will position it somewhere there. I will be doing both at the same time, then the other tag on the other card, and I actually want to use the opportunity that I have these gears here. I want to see them. They will be part of the composition. So I will just add this one, well, somewhere there, and this bigger clock will go there. playing with the elements actually. Do you also, when you're adding clocks, do you also check if it's correct? The one is always where the one should be or not? I mean, I do, but not this time because I already attached the foam pattern. It doesn't work. But I usually have it in the, you know, correct side up. I will have this smaller one there. Or maybe this. No, this side. Okay. I'm just wondering if it should go higher. Yeah, let's go on top of that. Maybe I should add 2 little pieces on the bottom, because I already have one foam on the other one, so now I need double the height. Okay, I will add it there. Okay, I like when everything is leveled, but of course that's, you know, it's, you don't have to do that. I wanted to have this balloon here, and I think I need something else there. Okay, this will go flat, then the balloon I think on the foam pads. As you can see, these are double-sided. These are from the book. I think I will use double the foam for the balloon, so it's also higher than the tag. Somewhere there. Okay, and I'm going to add some more elements here around. This can go there. Lots of foam pads, basically. Am I going to bother about the one on the clock or not? No, not this time. I will cut that in half and see. I wish this was slightly slimmer, but anyway, I'm going to add that. Maybe there. Then I will, I don't know, let's go on the other side for a second. I'm going to add something here. So I have, because this is all like a lot on that side. Okay, then I will attach these, which are already placed. When I'm creating the composition, I like to try place the elements and then attach them when I'm roughly happy with the placement. For that, I'm not sure, because that color is kind of blending with everything else. Okay, the little one can go there. Sometimes I have to cut some pieces off because maybe I cannot place it underneath. It's not enough space, so I will, you know, cut that off and it's fine. And this can go here. Okay, I think another one there is, if you have any metal elements, that would be perfect as well, to use them for that kind of project. Some gears or I don't know, watch, what else, some steampunk elements basically. I will add a foam pad to that little one as well. I'm going to have it here on the top of the frame there. Okay, I decided not to use this sentiment. Maybe I will look in a minute for something else. This one, it's still not attached, so let's do that. So in the book we've got lots of these sentiments, and I took 2 actually, but they are empty on the other side, so you can also take a label and attach some other words. I will use this dream and leave, and I will use foam pads to adhere them, and they both will go in the same place, because I I actually didn't want to cover the compositions. I like them like that. You could probably add them, you know, there and then have that. I think something on the top is actually okay. You could have that here, connecting those two pieces, but I do like the idea to have them there. This is just a suggestion, and of course you don't have to do it like I do it, but yeah, that's the last two elements. And then I will add splats of acrylic paint mixed with water. Today I will be adding black and white splats. This is totally skippable. I say it in every video. I love splats. People ask me what paint do I use. I use just any acrylic paint I have on hand, and I mix it with water. I do have these little pots where I mix my paint. I add on top of the old one. So, like I said, a small dot, blob of paint, a bit of water, small brush as well. I like to test it in the container to see, yeah, the splats are okay. I need a splatter box, really, but I just didn't get myself to it yet, but I'm going to do it in the next video. You will see my new splatter box. I will cover the sentiment. Okay, you see, the tiny brush will create very small splats. And then I will use white paint, but probably with a different brush. If we use white after black and you will not clean it properly, it will create gray splats, which I don't want. Here is container for my white paint, which I use definitely more often. This is just some old packaging, but this works great. And I've got a new brush, so I'm adding the white splats now, and this will be it. Please let me know what do you think about this video, about this project. And these are super cute. The template is available in my Etsy store. I will link it below the video, and also the products I was using today. The template works for the cutting machines like Cricut. There is also PNG version for if you would like to print it out and cut out with the scissors. I got more templates available. You can take a look. I've got the videos with other templates as well, so please check my channel. This is all done now. Look how cute these are. Please let me know what do you think. Thank you so much for joining me today, for watching the video. I also want to thank you for all the comments and love I receive from you. It is really motivating me to create new projects, give you new ideas, hopefully. And the templates you can find in my Etsy store, link below the video. And thanks a lot. Have a lovely creative day. Bye bye.